Let's head out. Oh, that's the thing I came from. That's not very far. I should be able to get there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Should I be worried? Weapons restrictions lifted suggests to me that I'll be needing to use weapons. Needing to use weapons suggests hostiles. I'm gonna drink. Have a drink. Monster energy drink. Fucking mouse pointer. Get out. Get out of here. Shadow. Guess if that's the player who built that there. I wonder if there's like shards that looks climbable. And that's where I need to be. Oh fuck. There's some lost cargo, I think. First things first though, I'm gonna go here.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Does it need to be on flat ground? Or can I just... I'll put it here. That's some very modern tech. Though I suppose that would have been built before the Death Stranding. Fucking mouse pointer, get out. Good shit.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
I wonder if there's a system for tracking that. I'm gonna keep what I have right now. That looks like a thing as well. Gonna pick them up. There's a ladder over there. Oh. More stuff. So this refills. It's still monster energy. Like fucking mouse pointer. Plant samples. So do I...
Thanks for the help.
Okay. I have no problem liking a useful ladder like this. Backup fuel. It's a big one. Oh. I want to go back there. Come on. Oop. Hear you. Let's see, old magazines. Can I carry that as well? Ah. Man. What did it say? He's carrying 100 kilos on his back and he's running? Jesus. 100 kilos, that's like my work said squats. I'm not going running with that on my back. I'm going to deliver all this lost cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Thank you.
All right then. Good work. New order available. Please act.
So, orders for Sam. I'm gonna take that order. 6 pieces of cargo, if you don't know. Remels. Number of items to deliver 6. Yeah. Do I want to fabricate? Not really. Try this. And put the rest on my back. Guess that's how I'm gonna do it. Head out.
Order assigned.
Oh fuck. See that stutter? That's in game. Like I said, my PC is not the hottest of stuff. So I'm not saying the game is bad or anything when I say, oh, there's a stutter. Okay, so someone has a ladder here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this, something like that. Now, do I go by the water? Or I think that's the better path. That looks like a good route to me.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Too close.
What's this? Watchtowers. Survey the surrounding area. Boots. Huh. There's a lot of stuff. Oh well, I'm going to like that because it seems like a cool thing. Oh, jeez. Uh-huh. Destroyed. I guess that's cargo I could have picked up. Fuck. Now it's the game stuttering. Last time it was the recording.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Okay. Those people. Sounds like some bullshit behind me. Oh fuck. Are those BTs? So I might be running out of the ashes into the fire.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Fuck. That was like second long freeze. I really hope I can finish this game on my current setup. I'm gonna have a drink. And then the cursor came back. And then Plague is playing Payday. Thanks
Thanks for
for
the help.
make delivery, deliver lost cargo, confirm. Oh, I thought I heard scary shit. Well, what is this? Huh. Guess that was just like encouraging words or whatever he was saying before. I'll take that. Gonna grab this. Oh! That. Babe. Baby looks happy.
Someone's happy.
I guess I like this. So, if I remember correctly, I could rest.
Oh, it's about to drop.
Game will be saved automatically every time Sam rests. That's nice. So will the rain end? There's quite a bit of clipping going on. That's not that big a deal. So if I choose to sleep, thank you, game. I'm not taking a break just yet. Holding the baby.
No more.
Oh. Doesn't seem
Up and at 'em.
like the rain will let up.
Okay.
No. Might be able to pick up a few goods along the way. Oh, those are cars. They've seen better days, though. Was that just me about to lose my balance? That's a marker. Looks like a ghost. I see. Am I currently... This is quite a river.
Show yourself.
Or don't. I'm perfectly fine if you don't even show up. Oh dear. Oh, did it see me? Okay, this is water that I can walk through. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, so far so good. This is quite tense though. So I think it might have seen me, but I got away before the actual monster part of it showed up. I'm getting confused about what's what. Like, you have the... Is the BT the ghosty... I'm seeing the video chug on a recording. Okay, so... My stuff is getting damaged. What's up?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Autotoxemia. That is a distribution center.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
So, I guess that's what happens if you if your BB gets stressed. Is that a bike you can just take? Like, not allowed to use the vehicle as is.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Okay, make delivery.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right?
Why is everyone wearing Santa hats? What the fuck? Is it because it's December?
Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? Hey, you weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Yeah. I don't think I've gotten anything below an S rank so far. Let's see. Bridge length, cargo condition. I still don't understand that screen.
It's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Can we do this quick? I need to rest my baby. So everything I'm carrying on my back, is that useless now? They're not trying to tell me I'm traveling that far, right?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Can't say I particularly care about the UCA as of yet. Mail and data. Recycle. Huh. Chiral network name and other players.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
I will.
Good work.
First things first. I will now. Wait. Can I deliver lost cargo? Some of it. Okay. How do I confirm? No, wait. Did I just recycle my ladder? How do I... You know what? I'll figure that out later.
Your work is great.
See, the confusing thing here is that somehow things are delivered... Well, maybe it's just like a holodeck.
Dead man, you there? Little help.
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean
Brain
still
dead.
mother.
Correct. A still mother's womb
Still
facilitates
mother.
a connection between the world of the dead
Psycho
and the
Mantis?
BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB granting you the ability to sense BTs.
No, wait.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with the still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
Oxytocin. Wasn't that also the drug I delivered?
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
You say that, but it looks like a human.
From its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon.
So there's a dead man, a die-hard man, and a heart
Get some
man.
rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Thanks, Guillermo. Why is that necessary? Why do I need to be cuffed to the bed? I don't understand. Oh?
London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam?
It was her. In the seam.
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave.
Yeah.
But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home.
When you say back east, how far east are we talking?
I
Like
need
she's singing London Bridge. They're not actually talking about
bad.
Europe, England,
There
right?
are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another.
Many people have said that.
And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
Feel like
I'll be waiting, Sam.
I feel like I need to understand more properly what the BTs actually are before before I can make like a judgment
Waiting for you.
whether I agree with the motivations of the characters or not. That looked quite a bit like how Deadman disappeared.
Hello, Sam. This is Hardman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research has.
Oh, he was the toilet guy. Fine, I'll take a shower.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
You study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, drilling, dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT.
Using
Curious
it?
to see how they react.
Is it gonna be like a distraction?
May even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction.
What is dooms?
There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell,
It
maybe
may-
it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past.
Do you?
Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. And we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
It might. So I'm actually gonna head over to the terminal. Gonna start off with the mail. Benjamin Hancock. Thanks for delivering those rare metals. This was under... Oh, he types with smileys. I'm afraid I've got bad news. That bike, its battery is dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. I do want to use it. Only need to do it once though. Auto charges should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. I got some more bad news. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials about porters, whole system falls apart, whole... Okay, anyway, there's this guy, George Baden, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter. Lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared and not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. He's liable to lose his load en route. Okay. And that's George then. He also uses smileys. Or is this generation all... Wait. What year is it? Do we know what year it is? Are all these adult characters Zoomers? Sam the Man, our savior. Things are looking... Work is done. Everyone was feeling it. I know what you're thinking. Drugs. Hope. Back in the game. Delivery routes. Still scary. Mules, BTs. Shit ourselves. Won't be able to keep it up. That's where we need you. Show us how it's done. Fine. Just gonna quickly mark all this as read. Interviews. Mules and drone syndrome. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild one of them. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed the drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man, and indeed the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put into place. And we stepped back into the picture again, and then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers whether we liked it or not. Eventually delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. That's very Kojima. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. Do we? And that's... back up. Okay. Bridge babies. Now, let's have a read here. And this is Deadman. Actually, who was this? Die Hard Man. Okay. Look, I'm kinda new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Deadman. On account of my familiarity with the dead, get it. We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work had already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak, which isn't to say that they have any idea how they work, not how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all the time all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. So, no one really knows what how the BBs work. Oh, I wish I had understood better the conversation about still mothers. Like, from what I can gather, I can't remember. I don't know how to. Whatever. I want to read about the Timefall. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred. Despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water, having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it's somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. So, those rainfalls only happen in certain places. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hold ourselves up in the Knot Cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? And this was 3 years ago. Oh, is that what it looks like on the side there? I'm sorry. Music player? Oh, okay. Oh well, I'm sure the songs will be relevant at one point or another. No need to this can't be accurate. This map, or maybe they just treat fuck it. Maybe they just treat the map as being bigger than it actually is. You know what? I'm actually gonna go back to the terminal. I'm gonna go the song is kinda neat. That's a save. So, going out on this taste jam. I guess next time we're going to wherever we're going to.
But I come